Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this special edition of Encore at the Television Festival in Monte-Carlo. My guest today is a Guinness World Record holder as the most watched man on television, known for iconic shows like Knight Rider and Baywatch. He's here in Monaco to talk about the world premiere of his new show, Z Network. David Hasselhoff, hello.
Hello.
It's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
How are you feeling about being here in Monaco? Do you have a favorite memory of Monaco?
I have a favorite memory of Monaco, and that is partying at Jimmy Z's with Prince Albert. And I was here 2 years ago for Gumball, and I was here for the Grand Prix. So I got to walk on the tarmac with Bernie Ecclestone, and my driver was Red Bull, was Stefan Edel, and I guess he won.
And so here you are this time for the world premiere of your new show, Z Network. What was it about this show that made you say, I want to do it?
I wanted to do a show that was in Germany because of the name Hasselhoff, because it would help the show go worldwide, because people would watch it to say, what is David Hasselhoff doing? And it was very important for me not to be David Hasselhoff, the star of Baywatch and the star of Cademille. It's nice. I embrace it, but in my heart, I wanted to do an acting role.
But what's so great about it is it's an acting role, and yet you play yourself. How much of what we see in you playing David Hasselhoff is based in truth, if any?
I'm an actor. I act as Mitch Buchanan, I act as Michael Knight, and I acted in this film. I played David Hasselhoff. I played David Hasselhoff as he would react. And I reacted mostly bewildered, like, what is going on? And that was the theme of the show, what was going on? Because I got involved in a play to be David Hasselhoff, the actor, and suddenly I'm thrust into a spy situation.
You've been doing television for such a long time. How have you seen it evolve the most, would you say, over the years?
It's gotten much better. The television now is, and the streaming is really what every actor wants. Some of the streaming is terrible because they pay them tons of money, and they do a television show, and the show is like, who cares? But some of it's very good. Like Ray Donovan was very good. The Americans was very good. Ozark, incredible. A lot of film actors are coming to television.
Z Network, of course, is a German show, and you have such a long history with Germany. It goes back decades. Tell me a bit about your first memories of Germany and why your fan base is so huge there.
My first memory of Germany was looking at the wall from an airplane and seeing this wall. It was just, it kind of freaked me out. And they said, you can go there. I said, because I'm the Knight Rider? They said, no, you can go there because you're American and you're from the West. You have to go at 7 a.m. and you have to be back by 11. So I went, and the guards at Checkpoint Charlie, they knew me. They went, but they were in Russian uniforms, but they knew who I was. And it was quite a eye-opener. And then I did a television series called David Hasselhoff versus the Berlin Wall. And I think every German should watch that, because a lot of people don't know what happened to the East Germans, and they take it very lightly.
You've had a long recording career in Germany as well, more than 20 albums. You even sang at the Berlin Wall just after it fell down to something like 500,000 Berliners. I can't even imagine what that experience must have been like.
Well, they called me up and they said, we'd like you to sing on the Sylvester show because your song is #1. And I said, only if I can sing on the wall. And I hung up the phone, and the person I was with said, do you think that'll happen? I said, no, it's never going to happen. They're going to have to get Helmut Kohn, and they're going to have to get Honecker approval, and it's not going to happen. They called me back in 3 or 4 days and said, you're going to sing on the wall. And I went, whoa, as I knew it was history. Now we're talking about it, over 30 years later.
For so many people around the world, and you said it yourself in the press conference, you talk about it in Z Network, your character says it, of course, you're known as Mitch Buchanan in Baywatch. But what I found so interesting to learn was that you were very pivotal in actually making that show a success around the world. Tell me about that.
The show was canceled because...
After the first year?
Yeah, but it was stupid. We killed 7 people. I said, no one's going to come to Malibu. Because we've already killed 7 people. So I made sure that we didn't kill anybody, that we saved lives. And we had one scene where a child drowned and it was too heavy, so we took it out. I spoke to the international division. I said, can't give you more Knight Rider. I cannot, it's just canceled, but I can give you Baywatch. And they said, does it have a car? And I said, what? He said, does it have a car? And I said, yeah, but it's the same morals. They bought the show, and we got $425,000. We got $100,000 from the UK, and we had half the money, and I raised the rest of the money.
And it was incredible. It was shown in 140 countries, 1 billion viewers per week. It's really incredible. And as you say, it wasn't just one iconic show that you had in your career. You also had another one with Knight Rider. Speaking in Monaco, you said that was the best job you ever had. Why?
Best job I ever had because I got to drive, and they would say action, and then there was a time where, like at 10 of 6 o'clock, where we had not finished, and I would yell tape, and they would tape the lines on the dash, and I look at the line, say the line, look at the line, say the line, and it worked. I'm building a replica of the Knight Rider car exactly the way that it should be right now in the UK.
You've been on so many great shows over the years, and Z Network today, going back all the way to The Young and the Restless. So that's celebrating some 50 years, I think, next year. What keeps you wanting to do this work that you do every day in and out?
It's very difficult to do a soap opera. Very difficult.
Why?
Because you have 20 pages a day. Well, when I got Knight Rider, I had 2 pages a day. 2! And I went, I'm getting this much money. I'm going, this is great. The soap opera actors are really, they have a great memory, and they're really good.
David Hasselhoff, we're almost out of time. I just have to ask you, it's very hard to believe, but in just a few weeks, you have a big birthday coming up. You're going to turn 70. When you look back at your life, I know it's so hard to just pick, but is there one moment when you said, wow, I'm really where I'm supposed to be?
Here. I'm supposed to be here. Many years I waited for my own series, and the reviews have been great, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at the present, and we'll see.
David Hasselhoff, thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.